What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into another 3-series episode of Road to the Show. And this time, we're on the road playing the Dodgers. So, yeah, we just started off the last episode with a 3-game set with the Dodgers. I got 19 RBIs so far in 6 series. Not too shabby. We start off with a boss battle challenge here in game number 1. That's Skeens. Yeah, Paul Skeens. Runner on second, one away. I'm standing in, hitting 405 on the season. I'm going to go with getting on base. Skeens has done a number on me in my career so far. He hits 102 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Ripped into right center field. That's going to be a two-bagger. It's rolling all the way to the warning track out there in the alley. I will hold up at second and just trade places with the man that was on second, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals here in the top of the first. That's the way we like to do things here. Second at bat. It's the top of the second. 3-0 lead for the Redbirds. Skeens is still on the bump for the Dodgers. Runners on first and second, only 2 outs. And I'm going to go for RBIs again. Those are kind of my bag. And that was a really low sinker I shouldn't have even swung at. Wow. Okay, first pitch this time around. High heater at 101. No chance of catching up to that one. Should not have swung. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. There we crack a four-seamer on the outer third foul. We're still way behind. Of course, he's hitting triple digits with ease here. The 2-strike pitch from Skeens. And we foul away a sweeper that was basically bounced off the plate. Again, not one I should have swung at, but somehow the at-bat is still alive. The 2-strike pitch. Nope. Should have had me with that four-seamer at the knees on the inner corner. Instead, I somehow have a 1-2 count. Next pitch. We pop one up for the catcher. That'll be an easy P2. And it is. And the top of the second is now over. Moving on, it's another boss battle challenge. Skeens is still on the bump for the Dodgers. It's a 3-0 ball game in the top of the fourth. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm going to go with getting on base again. Skeens is the reigning Cy Young Award winner. Okie dokie. First pitch from him in this at-bat. And a big whiff on a slider on the inner third. I was a little bit out in front of it, but not horrifically. I probably still could have been able to make contact there. 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the right field line. This ball's got a chance. Right fielder's going to make the play over near the foul line. And that's all she wrote for the top of the fourth. Cardinals are still out in front, though, by a score of 3-0. And bottom of the sixth, still a 3-0 ball game. Miguel Casilla at the plate for the Dodgers. He is 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .319 on this young season. Nobody out and nobody on for him. Clyde Slade still on the bump for the Redbirds. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch. And that one's ripped into right center field. Can we make a play? Yes, we can. One away here in the bottom of the sixth. I like it. Top of the seventh, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 3 on the day. Mason Fluharty is now on the mound for the Dodgers. He hits 91 on the cutter, 93 on his four-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. Check swing on a sweeper. That was ripe to be hit. And man, I was too far out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Fluharty. Puts the cutter on the outside corner, and I watched it for an 0-2 count now. Oh, boy. This at-bat's gone from bad to worse. The 2-strike pitch. And we swing at one in the kneecaps. Runner goes for second, and he gets there successfully on the drop third strike. But, yeah, passed ball is the official scoring decision. I still got the K, though. Bottom of the seventh, 3-0 ball game. Zahir Hope at the plate for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .273 on the season. 0-1 the count. The base is empty and nobody out. Clyde Slade is kicking and dealing. It's a deep drive to center. We're going to be robbing a dinger here, I do believe. It's a long run. And we pull it back over the wall for the first out in the bottom of the seventh. Not quite enough Cracker Jack for Hope there, as he just missed the home run. Top of the ninth, 4-1 ball game now. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day. Griff McGarry on the mound, and I'm not going to get a chance to swing the bat. They give me first base for free with the intentional walk. Now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate again. 10-1 ball game now. Bases still loaded. 2 away. Fisher Sutherland on the mound for the Dodgers now. He hits 96 on his four-seamer, 91 on the sinker. First pitch from him. And we foul away a four-seamer just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Slider at the knees had me out in front. It's an 0-2 count. Oh, my goodness. The two-strike pitch from Sutherland. Swing and a miss at a slider outside, and that finally ends the top of the ninth. Pair of Ks for me now in this one. And Cardinals have a commanding lead with the score sitting at 10-1. And we will sim to the end of the game. Easy win for the Redbirds. Final score ends up being 10-1. Clyde Slade now 3-0 on the season. Omar Blanco gets another save. He must have been on the mound for, 3 innings? Easy? All right, intriguing. I went 1 for 5 on the day. Not spectacular, but we'll take it. We'll move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, here we go. Game number 2. It's Jackie Robinson Day. We're all wearing 42 today. And Julio Munoz on the mound for the Dodgers. It's top of the first, no score, runner on first, 1 away. Munoz hits 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is low and away with a four-seamer, 1-0 the count. Come on, big guy. In the zone with it if you could. Second pitch from him. That's in the zone. Slider. Good swing timing, not great contact though. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of this plate appearance. Oh, got me to whip it one in the dirt. Almost got away from the catcher there. I have a 1-2 count and still have the runner on first. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now for Munoz. Yeah, easy take, slider low and away. That was a little too low for me to want to go after that one. 2-2 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. Really? Struck me out looking at one below the knees on the outer third. I hope he's calling them like that all game, because, man, that's rough. Oh, boy. Top of the third. Cardinals are up 3-0. Nobody out, nobody on. Julio Munoz still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. And we swing underneath the four-seamer above the zone on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. I have a .433 on-base percentage. That's intriguing. Next pitch from Munoz. There's one popped up into shallow right center. Right fielder's got an eye on that one. And it'll be an F9 on the old line score, as I am now 0 for 2 on the day. Bottom of the third, still a 3-0 ball game. Cole Carrig at the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 3 on the season. Ricky Tiedemann is the man on the mound for the Redbirds here. He's throwing an 0-2 pitch to Carrig. It's a shot into right center. Long run. But we make the play, and that ends the third inning. Still a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals as we are moving on to inning number 4 here at Dodger Stadium. All right, dynamic challenge time as it's the top of the fourth, 5-0 ball game now. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Griff McGarry now on the bump. I want to drive in a run here, and that's won't require a base hit, but it'll make it a lot easier. McGarry hits 97 on his four-seamer. And 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch. There's one ripped to the third baseman. No, I hit into a double play. They go around the horn, 5, 4, and 3. It's a double play to retire the side. And, man, I am skunking it up here in game number 2. Dude. All right, bottom of the fourth, 5-0 lead still for the Cardinals. Diego Ferreira at the plate for the Dodgers. He's hitting .278 on the season. He's 0 for 1 today. The runner on second, nobody out. 1-2 pitch on the way from Ricky Tiedemann. It's a fly ball into center. I don't have to go too far. We'll make the play. Here's the catch. Throw's going to third, so's the runner. My throw's on the money, and there before the runner. But he's still in there safely. What? How did that happen? That should have been a fly him out, throw him out double play. Come on, boss. Top of the sixth, still a 5-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Griff McGarry still on the bump. Runners on second and third, 2 away. We need some ribbies here. First pitch of the at-bat from McGarry this time around. Inside and a little below the knees with the changeup. It's a 1-0 count to start this plate appearance. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone on the outer third. It's a 1-1 count for me now. Third pitch from McGarry. And we pop one up again. What is with my contact? It is absolute garbage here. First baseman makes the play in between the mound and home plate. So a P3 on the old line score. That's rough, dude. Bottom of the seventh, Matt Shaw at the plate for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .343 on the season. Runner on first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch from Ricky Tiedemann. It's a fly ball into shallow center. Catch is made. Throw goes to second. Runner retreats to first. We'll take that. A little F8 action for Shaw. Top of the ninth, 5-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 4 on the day. Tyson Rolls now on the mound for the Dodgers. Runner on first and one away. Rolls hits 98 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 96 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, and we foul away a four-seamer up and in, just a smidge. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. He did, and I didn't swing at it. 0-2 the count as that cutter put right through the heart of the zone, and yeah, two-strike pitch on the way from Rolls. And we reach out and touch one way off the outside corner. Right fielder makes the catch. It's an F9 on the line score, and the 0 for 5 day at the plate is now complete for me. Thank goodness this game's going to be over. But not yet. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, nobody on, 5-2 ball game. Josu DePaula at the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 2 with the walk, 3 for 13 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count against Omar Blanco. Let's see if we get a routine fly ball here. Yep, into shallow center. That's routine as it gets. Catch is made, and the Cardinals take the win. 5-2 is the final score there. And Tiedemann improves to 3-0 on the season. Blanco gets save number 9. 0 for 5 day at the plate puts me at 1 for 10 on the series. That's ugly, dude. I need a breakout game here in game number 3. We'll see what happens. Of course, it's got to load in. Maybe. There we go. We're back to our regular jerseys. I got an 1152 OPS despite getting pretty well skunked at the plate in this one. I guess if I hold the button long enough to get through that, will help a little bit. Alright, here we go. Boss Battle Challenge to start off game number 3. Who's this guy on the mound? I don't recognize him. Oh, it's Anthony Solometo. Yeah, he's had my number pretty well. We're going to go with hitting a single. It's a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals already. 1 out, nobody on. Solometo hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Ripped into left field. That'll get down for a hit. Left fielder cuts it off in the alley. I will stay at first, and I will take my single gladly. So, second hit of the series for me here to lead off game number 3. Top of the second time. Back at the plate again. It's a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Runners on the corners, 2 away. It's Deuces Wild, apparently. All right, Solometo's still on the bump, and I'm going to go for the RBI. That will require a base hit, and I'm not going to get to swing the bat. They hand me the intentional walk, so the bases are now loaded with 2 outs in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, still a 2-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on for Dan Ladd. He's hitting .228 on the season, and he's got a 1-2 count against Orlando Chavez. Wind up and the pitch. It's a shot into right center. We'll make the play. 1 away in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 1 on the day. I do have the intentional walk on my line score. Guy Hardesty now on the bump for the Dodgers. He hits 94 on the cutter, 91 on his splitter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we dribble one to the shortstop. He'll scoop that up and throw to first. Easy play. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning. Dodgers are on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game. Rich Prado at the plate for them. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 8 on the series, so he's having even worse of a time than I am at the plate. 2-2 the count for him with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's the pitch from Chavez. It's a shot into right center again. Catch is made, 2 away. I like it. Top of the seventh, it's dynamic challenge time again. 4-1 lead for the Redbirds here. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. And Tyson Rolls is on the mound. I'm going to go with getting on base here. I don't want to be too greedy. Rolls, of course, still hits 98 on the four-seamer, 90 on the slider, 96 on the cutter. First pitch of the at-bat from him. A little high with the heater. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Rolls. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone there. 1-1 the count for me. Third pitch of this plate appearance. I went reaching for the slider low and away. That was not a good one at all. Not even close to the zone. So yeah, 1-2 is now the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Ripped right back up the middle. About took his ankle off. But hey, it's into center field now, and I have another hit. Finally, hit number 3 of the series. It's about freaking time, too. We're almost done with game number 3. Bottom of the 8th, 4-1 ball game. Emil Blanco at the plate for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Caden Stevens is now on the mound for the Redbirds. There's a runner on first and nobody out. And this will be an 0-1 pitch from Stevens to Blanco. It's a shot into center. Can we run it down? No, that's going to be over my head. It'll one-hop the wall. We'll scoop it up on the warning track. Throw in is decent. But the run is still going to score. It's a 4-2 ball game after the RBI double by Blanco. Top of the 9th, still a 4-2 ball game. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Howard Ayala now on the mound for the Dodgers. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 88 on the sinker. Goodness. First pitch from him. Rips the shortstop. Diving stop. He pops up, throws the second, gets the out there, but can't turn the double as I beat it out on the back end. Fielder's choice for me, and now I'm standing on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals are going to complete the sweep in Los Angeles. 4-2 the final score there. Omar Blanco nailing down save number 10 on the year already. Wow. 2 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 3 for 14 on the series. Not spectacular there. We will head back to the clubhouse and jump into another series here. And while the PlayStation's doing the saving and loading thing, I'm going to take a swig of Mountain Dew. All right. We'll play next appearance. Of course, we have to do our requisite training. We'll take the T-drills because that's the first one that gives 4. And yeah, we're back home with the Giants coming to town. This will be a 3-game series here. Giants are 10-9. We are 15-6. And I'm not exactly on fire anymore, which is kind of a bummer. I'd like to see that fire come back. Let's see what happens. Bottom of the first, no score. Runner on third, 1 away. I'm standing in hitting 376 on the season. Abraham Ward on the mound for the Giants. He hits 100 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch, and it's a curveball. Had me out in front, got a piece and fouled it away. Shouldn't have even swung at it. It was well below the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Ward. Oof, outside by a bit with the sweeper. We take that one for a 1-1 count. Come on, big fella. Next pitch. We foul away a sweeper just below the knees on the outer third. Nothing technically in the zone, but I still have a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Outside with the curveball, easy take, 2-2 the count. Is he going to show me that fastball or not? I was kind of expecting to see that at this point. 2-2 pitch. Come on, bud. There you go. Well, that ain't the curveball or a fastball. We send it out into right center field. That'll get down for an easy 2-bagger. Saying go 3, go 3. I will take my double and be plenty happy with it. And yeah, Cardinals are up 1-0 now. That's fine by me, an RBI double. Bottom of the second, it's a 4-0 lead for the Redbirds. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Ward still towing the rubber for the Giants. His day's going to be short if he keeps this up. First pitch from him this time around. And I reach for one low and away. And second base is stolen successfully on the swing and a miss from me. So Greg Perry up to 7 stolen bases on the season now. 0-1 count for me. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Ward. That's not it. Four-seamer pushed it a little too hard there. Well outside and just below the knees. 1-1 the count. Next pitch from Ward. Again outside at the knees with the four-seamer. It's a 2-1 count. Come on, bud. In the zone if you could with one. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. There's one in the zone. We send that four-seamer at the top of the zone out into deep right field. Right fielder's there to make the play near the alley. Catch is made. Runner does not try to advance on the play. So a non-productive second out here in the bottom of the second. All right, top of the third. It's a 4-2 ball game now. Giants are on the board. Donnie Kinder at the plate for them. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .218 on the season. 0-2 the count. The base is empty and 2 away. Ron Kimball is going to kick and deal here. It's a shot into deep center. Can we run this one down? Yes, we can. Top of the third is now complete, and we're heading on to the bottom half, leading the Giants by a score of 4-2. All right, bottom of the third. It's an 8-2 ball game now. Runner on first, 2 away. I'm standing in against Carlos Ruiz. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on the splitter, 93 on his cutter. First pitch. We foul away a four-seamer just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. I have a career .969 OPS. Good gravy. 0-1 pitch. And we rip one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. And runner from first stops at second, so I am held to a single. We got runners on first and second with 2 away now in the bottom of the third. Top of the fifth, 8-3 is the score. Runners on the corners and only 1 away for James Wood. He's standing in 1 for 2 on the day with a 2-run dinger in the third inning. He's hitting .356 on the season as well. 0-1 the count for him against Ron Kimball. Here's the wind-up and the pitch. Come on, there you go. The shot into left center. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Catch is made. Throw goes to the plate. Will it be there in time? It is. It's a fly him out, throw him out, double play on what should have been a sac fly. Alrighty, I'll take that. Nothing wrong with that in my mind. Alright, moving on. It's another dynamic challenge here. It is bottom of the sixth. 9-3 is the score. Cardinals out in front. I'm 2 for 3 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm just going to go with getting on base. I'm not going to get greedy here against Carlos Ruiz. First pitch from him in this at-bat. Right up the middle. And shortstop can't handle it correctly. Oh, is that a fielding error? Oh, no. Who knows? Well, I got on base, and yeah, it's a fielding error. So I reach on the error. Not a base hit, but they can't all be base hits, I guess. Bottom of the eighth, it's an 11-3 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Nobody out, nobody on. Girangelo, what's his name, is now on the mound for the Giants. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a four-seamer on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a slider low and away. Hello, Kryptonite. How you doing? 0-2 the count. Come on, big guy. The two-strike pitch. Inside with a four-seamer. Almost had me swinging at that one. 1-2 the count. Fourth pitch of this plate appearance. And it's up and in with a four-seamer. 2-2 the count. I'll be darned, I'm learning to take a pitch or two. Let wonders never cease. Fifth pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer above the zone. I had to jinx myself, didn't I? 2-2, still the count. Sixth pitch of this plate appearance. There's one smoked into center field. Not smoked deep enough, though, as the center fielder's there to make the play, and it's an F8 on the old line score for me for the first out here in the bottom of the eighth. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Cardinals are going to take the win against the Giants. 11-4, the final score. Ron Kimball improves to 3-1 on the year. 2 for 5 day at the plate is definitely not something to be ashamed of there. We will move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first here in game number 2, day game action. 2 outs, nobody on. Double or nothing dynamic challenge against Robert Burnett. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the lefty. Way out in front of that curveball. Hello, strike one. Big honking whiff there. Second pitch of the at-bat from Burnett. And we foul away a changeup on just off the outside corner. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch. And we foul away a curveball just below the knees on the inner third. 0-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. Well, that wasn't it, but I swung at it anyway. Curveball just off the inside corner at the knees. Still an 0-2 count after 4 pitches. Pitch number 5. Got me with one on the shoe tops. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout. And just like that, the first inning is now complete. Still no score here at Busch Stadium. And we are moving on. Top of the second, still no score, 2 outs, nobody on. Russell Montero at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .211 on the season, and he's got an 0-1 count against Bo Page. Here's the windup and the pitch from Page. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? No, it's just over my head. It'll go all the way to the wall. We bounce off the wall, throw in. He's going for 3. Will we get him? Got him at third. He gets the double, but he's out going for the extra 90 feet. To be fair, he's got a speed of 89, so I can't exactly blame him for going on that one. All right, bottom of the fourth, 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. There's nobody on, 1 away. Robert Burnett still on the bump. Will we finally get to see that four-seamer of his? First pitch. Not a four-seamer. It's ripped into right field, though, and caught by the right fielder. We'll call that one an L9, and no hit for me this time. Top of the sixth, 1-0 lead for the Giants still. James Wood at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he was hit by a pitch, interestingly enough. He's hitting .342 on the season. Full count for him with the bases empty and nobody out. Winds up and the pitch here from Bo Page. It's a deep drive to center. We're not going to be able to run that one down, so we'll have to play it on the ricochet. Throw in from the edge of the warning track, and it's an easy double for Wood. Wow. Okay, we move on. It's another dynamic challenge. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Still a 1-0 ball game in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on second and 2 away. Robert Burnett still towing the rubber for the Giants. And I'm definitely looking to drive in a run here. I'll trade places with the man on second any old time if I can do it. First pitch this time around from Burnett. And it's a ground ball with eyes into left field. They send the man around third. Throw will go to the plate, but it won't be in time. It's an RBI single for me, and we got a brand new ball game here in the bottom of the sixth. All right, top of the eighth. 2-1 lead for the Giants now. Carson Williams at the plate. Abner Uribe on the mound. Runners on first and second, 2 away, and it's a 1-2 count for Williams. Here's the windup and the pitch from Uribe. It's a fly ball. We'll make the play. Side is retired. We're heading to the bottom of the eighth, trailing the Giants by a score of 2-1. All right, dynamic challenge time. Bottom of the eighth, still a 2-1 ball game. Runners on first and second, 1 away. I'm standing in against Alfonso Lantiga. I want to drive in the tying run, obviously. And Lantiga is a lefty with a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Also hits 91 on the slider, 96 on the two-seamer, 94 on the forkball. First pitch, and we pop one up. First baseman's going to make the play and foul ground. Oof. Not a good at-bat at all. Dang it. All right, we will sim to the end of the game. And the Giants strand the bases loaded. And they win 2-1. Holy mackerel. Abner Uribe hit with the loss. He is 1-4 on the season, man. That guy has just not been great out of the bullpen here in the last couple seasons. All right. We will move on to game number 3 and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hopefully we can make it happen here, but weirder things have occurred. I got 22 RBIs on the year, and that leads the National League. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the first. 1-0 lead for the Giants. Runners on first and second. Alfredo Guzman on the mound for San Fran. We're going with the RBI base hit. I like those RBIs. All right, Guzman hits 91 on the sinker and 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. It gets away from the catcher. Runners do not advance on the past the ball. yeah, 1-0 count for me now. Second pitch of the at-bat from Guzman. And we dribble one out into the left center. That gets down for a hit. I will take my single. And it is now a tie ball game, 1-1. With runners on the corners and nobody out yet in the bottom of the first. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the first. Oh my goodness, Cardinals are up 7-1. Bases loaded, only one out. Giants already into the bullpen. Gerangelo, what's-his-face, is now on the mound for the Giants. Of course, we're going to go for the ribbies here. Why wouldn't we? What's-his-face hits 96 on the four-seamer. 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's one laced into center field. Center fielder's running back. He will make the play short of the warning track out there in dead center. It's a sac fly to make it an 8-1 ball game. And now we have runners on first and second with two outs, still in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, still an 8-1 ball game. Carson Williams at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 8 on the series. Oof, not having a good time in St. Louis, is he? 2-2 the count for him with the runner on first and one away. Clyde Slade kicks and deals. It's a shot into right center field. Catch is made. We're going to throw to the relay, man. That was the laziest throw animation ever. All right, bottom of the fourth. We're back at the plate again. It's an 8-2 ball game. Bases empty, nobody out. Gerangelo, what's-his-face, on the mound for the Giants still. First pitch from him this time around. And we lace one right to the second baseman. Lazy liner there. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. Another dynamic challenge. Gerangelo, what's-his-face, is still on the mound for San Francisco. Nobody out and nobody on. Let's see what I can do this time around. I want to get on base, of course. Got to be able to have something better to swing at here, don't we? We'll see. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped into center field again. And just like that, it's another F8 on the old line score. Yep, just short of the warning track out there to the left field side of the batter's eye. Another F8 on the line score for me. Top of the seventh. It's an 8-2 ball game still. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Donnie Kinder. He's 1 for 3 on the day, hitting .207 on the season. He's got a 2-2 count against Clyde Slade, who's already up to 105 pitches on the day. Holy cow. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a shot into shallow center. And it looks like Clyde Slade's day is done as we make the play to send us to the 7th inning stretch here in St. Louis. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. All right, dynamic challenge time. It is bottom of the 8th. 9-2 is now the score. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 4 for 12 on the series. Another non-spectacular line score there. I'm going to go with getting on base as Luis Patino is now on the mound for the Giants. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 96 on the sinker. First pitch, the at-bat from him. We dribble one to the shortstop. That'll be 2. 6, 4. Oh, we beat it out on the back end, so not a double play. But still no base hit for me there, as it's a fielder's choice. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game. Johnny Ochoa locking down the win for the Redbirds. It's a 9-2 final score there. The Giants out-hit us 12-10. Clyde Slade gets the win. He's still perfect at 4-0 on the year. We take 2 out of 3 from the visiting Giants. I went 1 for 4 on the day, 4 for 13 on the series. Not spectacular, but, smile away. They all can't be winners. So we will move back to the clubhouse and jump into a 2-game series with the Colorado Rockies. So that'll be our 3rd time playing them in the season, if memory serves me correctly. Let's see. Yeah, we just played Colorado in Colorado. And we started our season against Colorado there, so let's get to this one. We'll take the T-drills just for the training points, and here's a 2-game series with the Rockies coming to town. Yeah, I still don't have the fire back in me. Big shocker. Only a .368 batting average. For me, that's kind of cool. Oh, drizzly day here in St. Louis. I'm still leading the National League with 8 home runs, even though I haven't hit one in several series now. And, see, what do we got for options here against Cade Povich? I'm going to go with hitting the single. Runner on second. 1 out. No score, though. Povich hits 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on his sinker. First pitch from him. There's one through the right side into right field. We will have me standing on first. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time. It's an RBI single for me and a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm okay with that. All right, top of the second, 4-0 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Richie Church at the plate for the Rockies. He's hitting .276 on the season. He's got an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Ricky Tiedemann is going to kick and deal here. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. One away now in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, still a 4-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Bases are empty with one away. Cade Povich still on the bump for the Rockies. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Ooh, a bit inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch now from Povich. Inside again with the four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Come on, bud. I know the rain's coming down a little bit here, but you can get one in the zone for me. Yes, he can, and out to the cheap seats it goes in left center field. No doubt dinger there. That's buried halfway up the bleachers. It's now a 5-0 lead for the Cardinals after my 9th home run of the season. 438-footer. That's fine by me. Will we get a green line? Well, probably not on the ump thing. No, that we definitely do not. Where did that ball go? You can't even see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. And no green line on that camera angle either. Well, that's just no fun. All right, bottom of the fifth, 5-1 ball game. Colorado is on the board. I'm standing in 2-for-2 on the day. Roger Erdman now on the bump for the Rockies. Bases are empty with two away here. Erdman hits 95 on the cutter, 90 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Yeah, swing at a circle change outside. That's not a slider. He doesn't even have one in his potential pitches to throw. And he gives me a circle change in the top half of the outer third. We sky it into right center. Right fielder's there to make the play. And the fifth inning is now complete. Cardinals are still out in front in this one as we're heading to the sixth inning with a 5-1 lead. All right, top of the seventh. It's a 7-2 ball game now. Michael Spann at the plate for the Rockies. He's 2-for-3 on the day, hitting an even .300 on the season. Abner Uribe is on the mound for the Cardinals now. There's a runner on first and one away. 1-1 pitch from Uribe. There's a shot into left center. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. He's going for third. Throw goes to the third baseman, and we got him. Easy play there for the second out in the top of the seventh. Not too good of an idea to go for the extra 90 feet. All right, we move on. Bottom of the seventh. 7-3 is the score. I'm standing in 2-for-3 on the day. Alex Weiss now on the bump for the Rockies. Runner on first, nobody out. Weiss hits 94 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, inside with the slider. 1-0 the count. Man, his delivery is so weird. Looks like he's shot putting that puppy from the center of his chest when he lets go of it. The 1-0 pitch. And we send one out to center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. Oh, he makes the play right at the top of the wall. Didn't have to make a jump to get the catch, but man, was that close. Couple extra feet, I'd have had a dinger. Instead, it's a long and loud F8. We will sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win against the Rockies in game number one. 7-3 the final score. Ricky Tiedemann now 4-0 on the year. I went 2-for-4 on the day. Kind of hard to complain about that stat line. And we will move on to game number 2, which is the last game of this series and of this video. You know what that means, though. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. It's still drizzly here in St. Louis. Orlando Chavez gets the call for the Redbirds today. It's the top of the first, runner on second. 1-2 the count for John Anderson, who's standing in with a lowly 188 batting average. Here's the windup and the pitch from Chavez. We could use a fly him out, throw him out double play here. That's a deep drive to center field. It's not going to be a fly him out, throw him out, but at least we can get one, right? Yep, we pull it in out of Freese's landing. Runner from second tags and goes to third. Oh, he's going for home. Are you kidding me? Trying to get 2 bases on a freaking fly out like that? Dude, are you insane? Oh, boy. Still fly him out, throw him out, double play, I guess, because we got the play at the plate as well. Bottom of the first, still no score. 2 outs, nobody on. George Cosmo on the bump for the Rockies. He hits 94 on the cutter, 91 on the sinker. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And a late swing on a sinker is fouled away. It's an 0-1 count. They have a career 11-16 OPS against the Rockies. Oh, dude. 0-1 pitch. There's a perfect shot out into deep right center field. That's going to one-hop the bullpen wall out there. It says go for 3, but nah, I will take my double, thank you much. 2-out double here in the bottom of the first is just fine by me. 9th double on the season. Top of the third, Michael Span back at the plate for the Rockies. It's only his first plate appearance today. He's hitting .304 on the season. He's got a 2-2 count. The base is empty and 1 away. Here's the windup and the pitch from Chavez. It's a shot into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a 1-out single for Michael Span. Bottom of the third. Still scoreless here in St. Louis. Runner on first and 1 away as I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. George Cosmo still towing the rubber for the Rockies. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a cutter at just above the knees, actually. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cosmo. I swung at a cutter way above the zone on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. 2-strike pitch on the way. Come on, big fella. And we dribble one to the first baseman. He will throw to the shortstop covering second. But I will beat it out on the back end, so no double play, just a fielder's choice. And I'm now standing on first with 2 away. Top of the fourth, 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. Jeb Pruitt at the plate for the Rockies. He's 0-for-1 on the day. And he's got a K next to his name so far. He is hitting .358 on the season, though. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Orlando Chavez. It's a shot into left center. Catch is made. 2 away now in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fifth, I'm back at the plate again with a dynamic challenge. There's runners on first and second. 2-0 ball game. Nobody out, though. And Cosmo's still on the bump for the Rockies. I'm going to go for the RBI because I like those things. First pitch this time around from Cosmo. We foul away a sinker there on the outer third. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting .394 with runners in scoring position this season. Second pitch of the at-bat. There's one ripped into right field. Too much air under that one, I think. Right fielder has time. He's got space. He makes the play near the warning track. Runner from second will tag up and advance to third on the play. So we have runners on the corners with 1 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the seventh, it's a 5-0 lead for the Redbirds. I'm standing in 1-for-3 on the day. Roger Erdman now on the bump for the Rockies. 2 outs, nobody on. Erdman hits 95 on the cutter still. 90 on his sinker. First pitch from the lefty. And we dribble one to the first baseman. He throws to Erdman, who's a foot race to the bag, and he beats me to end the 7th inning. Oh, that was really, really close. Wow. We will sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win in game number 2. It's a 7-2 final score, and we sweep the Rockies in this 2-game series. The exact opposite of what we did when we met up to start the season. So I'm okay with that. That works just fine for me. 1-for-4 day at the plate puts me at 3-for-8 on the series. And my .407 on-base percentage is 9th in the National League. Intriguing. That's going to be the end of the series, though. Therefore, it will be the end of this 3-series episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.